Okay, so the Wind Paladin, LOUISE. I summoned her on the Korean account, as you can see. This is not innate, this is my Korean sort of like alt account where I play for fun, sometimes not for fun, yeah. And we're gonna test her out a bit. So I summoned her, built her, she's Awakening 11 right now, so she does have a bit more potential for higher power. However, keep in mind that this is a level 80 monster, not a level 70, so the actual power compared to like a level 70 would have would probably be only like 130k, 135, right? Since level 80 is a huge jump. And yeah, I fully max skill her and we're gonna test her out. We're mostly gonna test her in PVE because as you can see, my account is not really built for PvP much. I have like probably one good PvP unit, right? So yeah, and also the ping is super high here, so I'm not able to test her in PvP, but we're gonna test her for PvE. The reason I summoned her is because this skill, two parts of that skill are quite similar to bastet, and that's the main comparison I will do to bastet in here, at least because bastet is like my most solid pick in raids, and she sort of outshines bastet way more. So first of all, you do get a shield based on max HP, which is the same as a bastet. It lasts the same amount of time, however it's like 0.5% lower. You do get a provoke, but that provoke does not really matter in raids, although it can help when dealing with naraka minions, because provoke is a CC effect. So whenever she uses his, she will heal, she will shield you, which already helps you cleanse of the fire, and she can also provoke, which will remove the shield on the minions. And also, when used in a raid, she will give attack buff as well. It's only level 1 and it's for 15 seconds, but when soul linked, you are able to spam this every 12 seconds, so it should be enough. And again, be careful because my damage dealers are not exactly too high on damage, yeah. Karambits like this are even worse. That's because I only farm the spiders, so I pretty much only have Endure and Energy Rune. But we'll make do with them and we'll try her out in some raids. In Korea, as you know, you are able to solo these raids, so that's even easier from that perspective. So let's start with a very simple, quick White Shadow Castle, just showcase you the power of the LOUISE. Okay, so in a raid, again, since these are nerfed versions of the raid, as you can see, the buffs you get from the bonus as well as the boss HP is nerfed significantly. But if you look at that LOUISE, look at that. A shield, first of all, brings everyone up back to full, as well as gives that extra protection, and the attack buff allows your damage dealer to perform super well. I mean, this is a one of the easier raids, so I will jump into the more difficult ones in just a second. Yeah, as you can see, once you get one of that buff off, if you are the main buffer, you can spam LOUISE permanently. If you're more of a off-soul link unit, you may need another attack buffer together with you, because the attack buff will only last for 15 seconds, which is a bit lower than what's it called, bastet, which is at around 20 seconds, I think. So she is more of a soul link unit than not a soul link unit, especially since her first skill, right? Yeah, first one. This is not really useful in raids. It can help when you get a debuff in Farakel or Naraka, but again, you will really not focus on them much. Also, realized that I didn't show it. The big selling point of this unit for me was the skill range. I thought that maybe if this skill range was a sort of way slow, or rather way lower than bastet, it wouldn't work. But look at that. The heal or the shield is very big, and I'm not even sure, it might be bigger than bastet. Let me check it out. So it's sort of similar, yeah. And the first skill is also very huge as well. So this is a cleanse as well as invincibility, and the range is pretty much similar to the second skill. So yeah, that was the big selling point. Like if the range was even like 30% smaller, this would have been a no summon for me, but because of that huge range, she has a lot of potential. So yeah, let's go into a harder raid and we'll test out how she works there. And to top it off, I'm gonna go into a hero raid. This time the hero raid is Naraka, which is sort of perfect because LOUISE is the perfect Naraka counter. She's able to cleanse the burn, she is able to shield up to protect everyone from damage, and she is able to keep that attack up. Looks like 2 of my members do have bastet as well, so that attack up will not be as important in this case. However, I will still try to buff it whenever possible, yeah. And we're quickly just gonna try to do the hero raid. Well, as you can see in this situation, if you do not dodge the skill, you will be receiving heal blocks. So in that case, I can use the first skill, even if it's off Soul Link, quickly cleanse all of that nasty, what's it called, heal block, and go through with it, yeah. So looks like we are killing this Naraka pretty nicely. Again, I don't have too much experience with Elite Race. This is only my 3rd run ever, I think. As you can see, I had 1 entry and today was the first day I tried it out. Now, in the minion phase, this is where I like her the most. Luckily, it looks like we didn't get a lot of fire. Okay, since we have 3 players, we might as well split. But the light, what's it called? The light Soleta is able to go through with these. However, as you can see, if I do a shield, all of the minions get provoked and they will be like their this whole shield thingy will be removed, yeah, and we'll be able to deal with it pretty easily. Again, even Karambit is able to deal with these since he does damage ignored. Also, look at this. This is how I like to deal with minions on Soleta, yeah, just ult them all, why not? The minions are a bit annoying in this elite raid, I noticed, like there is definitely more of them. But yeah, even with this sort of a semi-noob team, I am able to deal with them pretty easily. I got some burns, I can cleanse it with, what's it called, LOUISE, yeah, and lovely. So yeah, hopefully we are able to complete this raid. I will jump towards my teammates real quick here. I'm gonna buff up some attack, because attack up is beautiful. Also, if you're comparing it like level 1 attack up to level 2 attack up, trust me, it's not a huge difference. You can check out the stats of attack buff and like how impactful it is. In most cases, level 1 and level 2 will be like only probably like 2 or 3% difference, right? So you're definitely not missing out on too much damage by bringing her over bastet, yeah. Okay, and we're gonna quickly finish. It's a bit hard to talk while you're being distracted by the whole naraka thingy. But yeah, looks like I don't think there is another minion phase. We'll probably get another shield phase though. I will take the hit, I don't exactly care about that. I do have a shield, so my Soleta isn't desperately needing that heal at the moment. However, I will heal for my teammates. It won't heal me. Oh, it does heal me, nice. Oh, we have an aerial, so it cleansed, beautiful. I'll pop another heal, should I? Nah, we can just nuke. And yeah, how's my damage? Wow, I'm actually top damage, okay. So yeah. LOUISE, if you want a unit that helps you in raids, if you're struggling in raids, definitely an option, especially if, for example, you don't have bastet. Oh my god, this is the first time I got it. I don't think this is the one. Oh, it is the one, immunity. Oh, yes. But yeah, that's about it. Let me quickly disassemble this so I could join the party. But yeah, that was sort of a quick showcase of LOUISE in PVE. Hope you enjoyed. More tests, especially PvP tests, coming soon. And yeah, peace.